Thank you, Aisha, for this question, who says, could I ask how you went about getting your appointment, as in my doctor's appointment for ADHD? Right, let's be clear. I have no medical training. Everything that I'm saying is just from my own research and my own experience, but I hope it's helpful. So before going to a doctor, I wanted to check in a slightly more official way that I did have ADHD symptoms and it wasn't just TikTok telling me. So a form that's often used to diagnose whether or not people have ADHD traits is called the ASRS form. Now, I encourage you to go to this particular one, which is from Abbey Road Medical Centre. So Google ASRS ADHD Abbey Road and it'll come up. The reason I'm suggesting that one is because it not only has the proper form, but at the back has some really, really good questions that are very thought-provoking, so that when you go to your doctor or you're talking to a psychiatrist, you know why you're there. You can identify symptoms from your childhood and the way that it's affecting you currently. Right, going to the form itself, you'll see over on the right-hand side, some areas are greyed out. Now, every tick or cross that you put in a greyed out area counts for 1 point. The part that the doctors themselves use, though, is part A. That's the one that gives them their initial indication that you might have ADHD. And if you get more than 4, that is a really sort of strong indicator that you have ADHD. Also, please be aware when you're filling it out, it's unlikely that you would fill out every single grey box because it's also trying to identify if you've got hyper or inattentive ADHD. So not all of the questions are going to be relevant for people with inattentive ADHD. So if you feel like you do have it and you are struggling, then at that point, give your doctor a call and get an appointment. Where I am in the east of England, apparently waiting times are between 1 and 2 years. In Wales, one lovely lady said she got seen, diagnosed and sort of given medication within 3 months, which is amazing if you're in Wales. And I know that other parts of the UK, that there are even longer waiting times. With that in mind, other people that have been diagnosed already suggested opting for the right to choose with your GP. And certainly these guys have been really helpful to lots of the women who've commented on my page. You can see here that appointments are filled up until October 22, but that's this year, so it's a lot quicker than the NHS. One other thing to bear in mind is lots of ADHD traits come on during perimenopause and menopause. That is absolutely irrelevant if you've had these symptoms or these traits since you were a kid. If you've had it since you were a kid, it's not the menopause. If you do end up going to see your doctor, let me know how you get on and good luck.